If you're confused about the new upgrade system coming to Disney Speedstorm in Season 7, you're not alone. But this is the correct video for you because I'm going to go through and explain the differences between the two, and I'm also going to answer common questions like, do you lose stars or do you lose levels on your racer? This video is going to be everything you need to know about the new rework system coming in Season 7. Now, the first thing we want to understand is the goals of the system. What exactly are they trying to do? Because then we can understand what the process is. So the first goal in mind that they have is just to make it more simple. They don't want to have you go to different menus, different races, doing different things to get certain parts for certain characters. It's a hassle for everybody, whether you are a new player or a veteran, and so that is one of their goals that they're trying to do. The second goal is to make sure the process is more meaningful. Right now, you're not able to level anymore once you reach your cap. If you're a 2-star racer, you can't level past 25. This change is supposed to make it so that you can always level no matter how many stars you have. This would effectively make you feel better every single time you level, rather than having to feel horrible until you reach the large lump sum of shards needed to start up your character. Now hold up, the goals on paper actually sound really good. It sounds like it's to benefit all players, but is that exactly what's happening? I'm going to explain exactly what they're doing. So with the current system, when you unlock a character, all you need is 10 shards. Once you have those 10 shards, you then have a character that is level 1 star. With the new system that they want to have in place in Season 7, you're going to need 9 shards plus upgrade materials, which are now upgrade coins. Remember, all the materials are getting turned into upgrade coins. So you're going to need 9 shards and a ton of upgrade coins. You're not just unlocking the character, you're actually unlocking the character plus leveling the character at the exact same time. Now on paper, this does sound better, but realistically speaking, they're asking you to do 2 things to unlock a character. Not only get the shards, but basically use the upgrade materials to level the character even if you don't want to. When I unlock a character, I don't sink resources into that character right away. I let it sit there for a little bit. But now with this new system, you are forced to put upgrade materials into the character even before you unlock the character. As of right now, when you're leveling a character, you will always reach a certain cap based off your star level. If you are a 2-star character, you are only going to be able to reach level 25. You cannot level past 25 until you have 3 stars. Then your next cap is 35. With this new system, there's not really going to be a hard cap. It's more of a soft cap. You are always going to be able to level as long as you have enough shards to do so. So with this new system, if you want to go from 2 stars to 3 stars, you do not need to have a collective lump sum of 30 shards. You only need about 2 or 3 to then level. So this allows you to level between shards a little bit more consistently rather than capping out and waiting for an eternity to get all the shards needed to then start up your character. When starting up your character, as of right now, you need a lump sum of shards to actually make it to the next star level. For a 1-star character, you're going to need 10 shards. For a 2-star character, you're going to need 20 shards. For a 3-star character, you're going to need 35 shards. For a 4-star character, you're going to need 50 shards. And for a 5-star character, you're going to need a whopping 85 shards. Now, when we're talking about the new system, the amount of shards needed are the same. You still need the 85 shards to hit 5 stars. You still need all these shards. However, with the new system, now there's no caps. You need to reach a certain level to get the certain star. So before you needed a certain amount of shards to get to the star level, now you need a certain amount of levels to star up your character. So with the new system, this is how these stars work. If a character is 1 star, you need to be minimum level 10. If a character is 2 stars, you need to be a minimum level 20. If the character is 3 stars, you need to be a minimum level 30. If the character is 4 stars, you need to be a minimum level 40. And then if a character is 5 stars, obviously you need to be a minimum of level 50. So this means that you actually can't get certain stars until you reach that level. Now this is interesting because before you were able to start your character without leveling your character. Now it's forcing you to level the character if you want to star the character. Now you can kind of see why it's starting to look a little bit worse. So now let's answer some common questions that you guys have. Will I lose stars from this change? No, Gameloft has already confirmed that you will not lose stars during this change? Will I lose levels from this change? It is possible that you will lose levels from this change. As of right now, it takes 30 shards to reach 2 stars. At 2 stars, you can level your character to 25. With the new system, the max level you can get with 30 shards is going to be level 20. So this means it is possible for you to lose some levels to adjust for this system. So this means if I have a 2-star character now and I capped it at level 25, when the new system changes, you can only get to level 20, which means they are gonna have to roll back your levels. Now this is unconfirmed, but the fact that they didn't say it means that it most likely is gonna happen. So again, it is possible to lose levels. What will be the conversion rate of the materials to the upgrade coins? That's not confirmed right now, but if they do give a list or something like that, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Should I level up now or should I wait until the change? Personally, I think you should level up until you reach the soft cap of the new system, not this system. This way, you don't lose any levels. The cap for the new system goes as follows: 1 star for level 10, 2 star for level 20, 3 star for level 30, 4 stars for level 40, 5 stars for level 50. So if you're gonna level your characters and try to get the most out of your materials now, level up until that soft cap. I know AJ said something about level up your characters now if you wanna do a lot, but I think either AJ doesn't know or he knows and he said it that way, so that way you use all your materials, so then it just rolls back. And I hope it's not the latter. I hope he just didn't know, because if this system takes place and he knew about it, that's a little messed up to tell us that. So a really big question is, do you feel this is better? Now I broke this down into the types of players, so that way you know if it's better for you. If you are a new player, this is not good for you. It'll cost a ton of upgrade coins to unlock a character, a ton. Now this wouldn't be a problem, but you're also dipping into the other characters you want to level up. So if I have one character that I want to level up, but I need to use the materials to level up the character to unlock another character, you can see how as a new player, if you don't have a lot already, you're screwed. So this is going to be very bad for you guys unless you plan on cashing. The second type of player is the free-to-play player. Now, if you are free-to-play, this means you do not spend money. A lot of people will say they are free-to-play, but they're like, I spent here, I spent that. You are not a free-to-play player anymore. You're a casher. If you're someone who's never spent a dime on Speedstorm, this is directed to you. This change is going to make it a lot harder for you to do things without paying. Leveling up will be a lot more difficult for you. However, depending on how many characters you actually have unlocked, you'll feel less of the negative impact to you. So if you're a free-to-play player and you have like 20 characters, oh, you're about to feel it. If you are a free-to-play player and you have about 40 characters, then you're most likely not going to feel this change because you already went over that hump of the massive coins needed to unlock the characters. And you most likely have the characters that you like leveled up already. The third type of player is veteran players. So this is players like me. You might not spend any cash on the game, but you've been around since early access. For people like us, this change is actually better for us because we have a lot of materials just sitting there anyway, and we don't really use it. If you're a veteran player, you most likely have everything unlocked and you most likely can do everything without having to try. You have everything you need to play the game properly. You don't need to unlock more. You don't need to cash more. You don't need to level up more. You're just there. So if you are that veteran player like I am, this change really isn't going to impact you too much. It kind of is what it is. It's going to help you more than harm you. The next type of player is the casher. So this benefits you the most. The reason this benefits cashers is because you can now basically pay for what you want and get it right away. There are no more hoops. It is such a streamlined type of process where you pay for what you want, you point out who you want to upgrade, and you upgrade that character. It's that easy. And so that is kind of who they're marketing to. Of course, we know this. I always talk about this. So if you're someone who cashes, whether it's a lot or a little, this change is massive for you. And it's going to be very, very easy for you to level up your characters as long as you're able to spend money on them. Now, Gameloft has confirmed there are more updates coming in Season 7. So I will be making more videos based off of what they release. If you want to see my first impressions on the patch notes, there is a video up already. Check that out. It should be on the end screen or in the section over there. And that is going to be my first impressions of the patch notes. I just wanted to make a breakdown for you guys so we can all better understand it as a player based on what is actually happening to the game. Until next time, you know what I always say. Think you guys are doing what? Popping often. Will often.